Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3. Arcade Craig here, along with Geralt. Today's agenda, well, first off, we're here right outside of, I don't know how you pronounce that name, is it Rogny? From here we're going to be looking into this family blade. I think this one might be the one that does, might be completely wrong, but this might be the one that does lead us to that one I was thinking was around. We'll eventually find it over here in the well graveyard, so we'll see if that is or not, but we're gonna look into that, and then we're gonna head over into here, and we're gonna start doing the quest for Remus the alchemy guy who's taking us on as an apprentice. That will of course have us down into here with the succubus and up to the distillery, and while we're up here we may make our way down near the grotto, because I believe this is in the area where that famed bounty hunter Django Fett, I think it's something like that, the wannabe Django Fett guy was looking to helping him, and then eventually when we do turn it back in, of course we'll be heading to where is he? There's a yeah, right here in this area, and we'll be looking to maybe do this quest as well about the druid who's taking the vows of silence. That Geralt of course doesn't know that, but we'll look into that as well. So quite a bit on our plate here to take care of, but let's get to it. Let's find out how much of it we get done.
You're a hunter in the ring.
Waste.
Yep. I think that one village that we're going to be helping Remus out with, I think we're getting plenty of rain right here. I think that little town, if I remember right, kind of dealing with the drought. They have the druid there trying to correct that for them, but
It's clearing up.
yeah, kind of getting the region it cleared up, huh? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this obelisk. There you go. Okay, let's see what clues we could find, or what it is. Thieves camp near the obelisk. There we go. What's up, boys? Oh, you done lost your head about it. We'll take your hide. Go, Steve's journal. And as per usual, pause the video if you'd like to be able to read through this.
Gotta keep looking. Then I at least know where.
Let's see, okay, yeah, it's kind of out of our way. Well, I mean, it's, like I said, we are looking to head over here. So who knows, maybe we will venture our way this way instead of, well, we need to turn it all in, though. I don't know, we'll see. We may, because I've been wanting to check out this border course, and so we'll see. Now though, let's get it onto the that one there. Um, this one's closer by. Yep. We'll take the pig hide. Oh, and I did look up about remember what video it was where I was made mention of it or not, but that I thought that Ermion's character went by a different name in the book, and he does, as well as on the TV show, which I've not watched. But looks like his name is let's see if I'm pronouncing it right, but it looks like it's those two words combined, Mousesack. I can see why they changed it for the TV show and the book. It's kind of a game and for the show. I didn't think he went by Ermion in the movie.
This here's a calm village.
It is indeed a calm village.
Can I
begin,
for you
you
yours?
must all enter your
You want
homes.
line?
Shut the windows. Lock
Not a
the
wee
doors.
thing, I reckon,
like
but
that.
right coins
Shouldn't be
to
risking
me
your
is
life
for
for us.
worms.
Worms? Do as you say.
Worms on your brain.
Yep.
Them the only
Do as he
worms
tells
here.
you.
Don't like me meat. Go
Help
juice
him
on
out.
grass.
You Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter, stranger, mutant. Sometimes even by my name. Geralt of Rivia.
Oxen champ.
A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
Well, Grimace wants to see you.
Gremist wanted me to summon you. Need you to help him perform a ritual.
A ritual? Will this one stop him from being a mean old goat? I would go see him for old time's sake, but I've more important matters on my mind. Look about you. The ground. See how dry it is. It's not rained for weeks. The grass and pastures has withered. Sheep are starving. I must bring rain. But fear that... Wait just a moment. Perhaps you could help me.
How? I'm a man of many talents, but manipulating the weather's not one of them.
I have in mind a different skill involving your soul. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend herself, so fiercely in fact, that I could use a defender myself. What do you say?
Deal. Favor for a favor.
Sure, I'll help. Provided you go see Gremist afterwards.
Agreed. Now follow me. Time for a little storm.
Kind of funny then. The guy who Grimace wants to play cards with them doesn't really find him too charming himself
Not a wee
either.
thing, I reckon, but right
Animal
coins says you
sacrifice.
can't be
Should we burn folk at the stake as they do on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I think. Skuka, Svarm, Fatna, Hala!
It's starting.
Yep. Are you ready, girl? So a few traps here. Found him.
Großer Himmel, alter Mäuler, Blacker und Blitztar!
Oh, there we go.
Damn, lots of them.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Mäuler!
Storm,
do you know?
damn it.
Oh, what do you mean, damn it?
I've not
That's
managed
what we
to
want to
storm
Geralt.
that fine for ages. Did you see the drops? The size of eggs.
A little busy tending to the foglets. They weren't small either.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge. But perhaps that's for the best.
For the best. Why is that?
For the best. Why?
If manipulating the weather carried no risks, it'd not give me peace. Make it rain, make the sun shine. Some would want storms, others a sea calm as a pond frozen over. This way folk petition me only when their need is great, not because they've had a whip.
I get it. There are times I wish I didn't have to chase this necker or that drowner.
And will you see Grimace now?
Will you go see Grimace now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I should gladly have her to help him with his ritual.
Yep.
Till then.
Have a drink, Enjoy. Alright. So we'll gather a little bit there. Alright. People got the ring. Let's see. Where are we off to now? Oh yeah. Take care of that part next. Man, that thunder sounds amazing in the headphones. The place we've moved to now, I lived in one area for about, I lived in the Midwest for my first 3 years of life, and then I lived in an area, we moved out west for 47 years, and this past year we moved to a different area, still in the west. It gets incredibly hot in the summer, but it also, we get some thunderstorms here, well, both a little in the summer, but in the winter as well, and man, different climate from where I've been living those 47 years. It's so it's a tepid area. Not where I'm at now. And I don't mind the sound of it when it's off in the distance. Just don't like it when it's right near you, man. It's a little unnerving when you're not used to being around it. Remember that when I've been to Mexico City on 2 occasions, down into the state of Hidalgo, and visited at the time with my fiance. So I visited a town or city called Ixmiquilpan, and over in those areas, man, they got a bit more tropical than the areas I'm used to.
On the leaf still. Someone picked the bloom recently.
Another seeker of Pimpernel.
Another?
Gremist has sent countless young druids into the forest. They emerge drained, with a blank stare, and with no flower. And they never speak of what happened. I've asked Gremist to stop the folly. He looked at me and laughed. But the fun's over. One of our novices, Ramond, has failed to return. I've come to find him, alive or dead.
Yeah, I think I know what drains the young druids.
Think I know what drained your novices. See, there's a succubus in the forest.
A succubus? Gremist must have known. Yet he still sent those lads here. He risked their lives for what? A prank?
I doubt they hold it against him.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I mean, that's got to be a bit of different dialogue since we've met her, right? Yep. Pretty cool. Was it on the Pimpernel? I do remember that in Borderlands 2, I think that was, it was to me that it was a sniper rifle. I freaking love that gun, man. It's fantastic. Let's go in together.
Listen, you're looking for a druid, I'm looking for a flower. Let's go in together.
Why not? I could use the help of a tracker. Lead the way.
I put so many hours into Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 1. I played some of the pre-sequel. I mean, I passed it, I think, 2 or 3 times. But nothing like I beat the first and second game. And then the third one I bought, but I've only played a little bit of it. Just never really got into it, and I'm not interested in buying the fourth one. I heard it's had so many problems with the performance and whatnot, and it's not really interested. Tales from the Borderlands is fantastic, I'll tell you that much. That's a completely different style of game, but it's such a hilarious game. Oh, I love Tales from the Borderlands so much. I think they made a sequel to that one too, and I heard that was terrible. Sorry, Pooch. Yeah, that, that leading me to the ref- distillery. Yeah, it is. That's what I want to go to. Go ahead and get a save.
Unlikely little venture on so far. We're going the wrong way.
I were
No,
missing a
no.
trail
Oh,
somewhere.
stop, please. Haha. Oh, this is great. No, no, stop. Please. Stop it, that tickles. Two can play this game, you horny goat woman.
Unhand him, hellish creature. Raymond, step away from her.
Ah, calm down. I've not been harmed. I came
You
here.
don't know what you're saying. She's cast a spell on you.
Nonsense. I need no spell. These boys come here themselves. In fact, I must use magic to drive them away, make them go home. Only Raymond was nice, so I let him stay.
I see through your lies. Your wretched charm won't work on me. I shall kill you here and now, monster.
Witcher, you've been here. You saw. Raymond's not been harmed in any way.
Oh, see, that is cool. That we've already met her. It's now twice there. We're getting something reflecting that. So that's pretty cool. Um, no, and I don't see any reason why she needs to die. Well, so it's not killing the boys. Is she manipulating them in some way? Maybe, perhaps. But I mean, also talked about that she's there are attractive traits here, and we talked about in that video about our prejudice towards beauty and like our, I guess, our preferential uh, views towards beauty and our prejudice against more ugly creatures, and certainly holds true. But I think she's for the most part harmless.
I don't see any reason to kill her. She's a monster, sure, but a sentient one, and basically harmless.
No such thing. Just as there's no dry water, no cold fire. But if you'll not help, very well. I shall tend to her myself.
I'd advise against it.
I will return. With one who does not carry a sword for show.
Why did you take my side? I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed. I don't generally couple with witches, especially not out of gratitude.
I mean, I wasn't doing it because expecting any type of sexual favor, but Gerald, I guess we'll ask her why that would be, though.
Tell me why not. Is it the scars?
I detest when a man smells of blood. You witches always reek of it. Fiend blood, trot blood, and these are my brethren.
You're right. But unlike fiends and chorts, you...
Have ample breasts and a pretty face. I know. Their lack of these attributes, is that what makes them easy to kill?
It's a
Makes
bit
it
more
easier.
complicated than that. But never mind. No means no, I get it.
As I talked about in that video when we first came across her there, and as I said, she points that out, and there's truth to it. That her having a pleasant face, as she said, ample breasts or whatnot, she's find her attractive, even though she's got horns and she's got what do you call her, goat woman, or hooved feet, but she still has attractive features, and that makes her less of a monstrosity to us. And said if she looked like a xenomorph, there's no question you'd be more likely to put her down. And we kind of see things that way, but I think it's the honest truth that it plays effect on that, and I think it, of course, goes back all to do with our evolution and having to be tribal creatures and looking out for in-group, out-group type of dynamic. that are at play. It's our instincts, I think, is probably what would help govern those type of feelings within us. So, know of another way you can repay me? Give me some of that pimpernel.
Can't think of another way you can repay me. I'm looking for Pimpernel. You know this forest. Maybe you could help me.
I shall take you myself. And you, Ramond, go pick some more violets. Just the indigo ones this time.
Indigo? You mean blue?
No, indigo is indigo. Men.
I think that's
Why
like
you need all these flowers?
Nosy, aren't you? Wait and see.
I think that she's voiced by the same lady as Philippa again. Of course, one of my favorite voice actresses in this game. Fantastic. Sounds like that's her to me. Oh, Geralt showing off his tumbling skills. Oh, we're back to using the torch instead of that's the one I like better. A little bit
Pretty,
brighter.
don't you think? Bellflowers, violets, kingcups, pimpernels. I must pick some edelweiss. Take one, but no more. I've put a lot of work into making this cavern cozy.
Alright, let's see if we can talk to her here or talk to her after if there's any, I doubt it, but we'll see.
Now, shoo! I await someone.
Just one. Oh, ain't even gonna show us off anymore. She won't say nothing. Alright. Thank you, goat woman. Face an apple breast. Alright. Next step. To the distillery. Make our way up there best we can. Alright, there's a giant or a cyclops or one of them big old dudes chilling up there. You say anything to him?
Freya smile upon you.
And upon you, sir. Alright. As I was saying about my time down in Mexico, overall, I was staying with my fiance at the time there. For I think I probably stayed there because I just stayed in her home there in that small town. Altogether, I think probably about 5 weeks. So you know, in a sense, since I wasn't just staying in some like what would you call it, like a tourist area. I was pretty much in you know, say I almost lived in Mexico for 5 weeks of my life. It was a cool experience. Got to know that little town really well. In fact, I've gone back to it through Google Maps. I haven't been back there since I think '97 was the last time I went to Mexico. I went twice. Went to '96 and again in '97. And then she and Angel and Beatriz, they came out with her in '98 when we got married. And it was a cool experience in that town. And I still remember how to get around in it when I used Google Maps. I used to look around the areas. I remembered how to get to my brother-in-law's house to get to her house from the town center. It was amazing though, seeing like, well, being honest, how the United States is a relatively young country. So like when I come across where there's a church in town, I believe it was built in like 1544, something like that. And there's like, that's hell, 230 years before our Declaration of Independence. Pretty amazing. Coming across bridges and things that were made in that same era, 16th century. It's just pretty awesome to see. That's why I can't imagine. I've never been to Europe, but never chance to go to Europe to see it. Obviously, even much older structures. And well, I did. I think I made mention of this in one of my videos, maybe in the Mass Effect player. I can't remember because in this one where I talked about that I stood on top. No, I was in the Mass Effect one. I came across some pyramids and how I stood on top of some pyramids in Tula from the Toltec, and also some pyramids from the Aztec. Pyramids I stood on in Tula that they're believed to be built around the year 1000 or so in that era. So that was pretty impressive, man. You stand on something that old. All right, Mister. Yep, Cyclops.
Show
Come
me
on.
what you got. That's downright fun.
That pound does pretty good there, bud. Yeah,
Cyclops won't bother me anymore. I can look around peacefully now.
indeed. Now the oldest structures I've never been to the east coast of the United States, so I can't speak to like think well, even back there we don't have that old a structure. But being in on the west out here, the oldest structure I've come across were the missions that were created from the Spanish when it was part of New Spain. I think there's stuff up in this area. But that was stuff from the 19th century, the 1800s. Come on, girl, get your act together. It does control a little funny sometimes with the controller. I don't know if he does. I suck at using a keyboard and mouse. I don't know if he controls better that way, but it does. He moves around a little wonky sometimes.
Distilling recipes. Parchment's a little faded, but legible.
Trying to hopefully remember this right. And light it. And first from the right, then the left. Not the other way around. First right. Okay, I hope I got it.
Got lucky. Bit of mash left.
As far as my travels through the United States, I've traveled. I think I've been to, I don't know, maybe something like 13, 14 states, something like that. We drove across country. Well, my parents did when I was 3, so I have no recollection of it. But we went back when I was 13, well, turned 13. We were 12 when I left, and turned 13 when we were back there in Cincinnati. And let's see here. So first, we're put in the mash. Where do we put
Here's where the mash goes. Probably.
it in? Okay, add mash.
Done. Now to boil the mash.
Okay.
Ought to be enough. Time to cool it down.
First right, then left.
Well. Turns out I'm quite the distiller.
Indeed. There we go. That's the good stuff. Alright, so now we're just ready to return to Grimace. As I said, we're gonna look to meet up with the same bounty hunter Django Fett. Goes by a little different name, I think. Django Fett or something like that. Anyway, let's see. I think he's down over in here by this grotto, so we'll make our way to that. Let's save. Oh, alright, so we'll do kind of our little surfing way down here. Yeah, we should be able to make our way over and around. And if Gerald's got to jump in the frigid ass water to get there, we'll see. But yeah, I've been to, let's see here, California, Oregon, just barely entered Washington State. A friend that lives in Oregon, in Portland, near Portland. And let's see, I've been to, of course, to Nevada, 'cause I've been to Vegas a bunch of times. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma. Is it Missouri? Where else I've been? Comes after that. Missouri runs into Illinois, isn't it? Illinois, and then Indiana and Ohio. I've been to Kentucky. Yeah, that's the extent of my travels here within the U.S. I, of course, would love to see more. It's such a beautiful country, man. I think some people don't, people from Europe and things, I don't think they quite realize how large the United States actually is. And also, I think probably a lot of people in the United States don't realize how large Australia is. It's virtually the same size as us. They just, they're of their headlands there in the middle. Meet him. Is there a bit of shore somewhere? Yeah, I probably should have looked up, or is he already in there? Well, I don't know what this name of the quest was, though. We'll be doing that here soon, this one. Uh, until, was that it? Yeah. Jenga Fret. Alright, so where's he at? I need to mark it on. know what happens if I go in there and kill them before, because I think they're in that cave there. Do it without him, but hopefully I can make it to him. If things are looking really difficult and I gotta kind of get funky to get my way to him, I'll just pause the video. In fact, I might, because I don't see a quick way that's going to get us to wherever he is there on the top of this hill. Well, I wonder if I fast travel to it and then see if I can find him easy. It certainly would be easier to come down the hill to him than me trying to make my way up it. So let's try that. I don't recall where you meet him. I do remember going in the cave there with him, but we actually where he's at, I don't remember. I'll just look on the overhead map. Yeah. Make your way up there, girl. You know, maybe there is a much more conventional way to get to him. I don't know. I don't remember. I did. Well, for all I know, it's where it's symbolizing him to be at is there within that cave itself. We're within the area, but up that way, girl. This is definitely a good time when you have the no fall damage mod though, because obviously he could still kind of surf his way down it, but he could also easily get hurt doing it. Yeah, seeing a too conventional way to get to him.
Gotten cold.
I'm thinking he's within it. Let's take a look. Let me get a save. That's all it probably is he's here within this. So. There we go.
We meet again. So, you change your mind? Want to hunt the Crossport brothers with me? Easy coin for you.
Yeah, we can work together.
Yeah, we can hunt them together.
Grand. Let's get going then. I picked up their trail. It shouldn't be far.
Gotta keep him safe.
You know who you trust.
Got the start out. Oh.
I like the way you
Oh, got us another one.
Snake-eyed prat!
There we go.
Went well, I thought. Maybe you'd consider working together for a spell. Seems you have a gift for this kind of work.
Thanks. Once is enough. So long.
Yep, got to work with the famed Django Fred.
A lot of loot to carry. Not sure I can do it without a boat.
Well, here, I'll gather some of it so you don't have to carry so much. There you go. Ah, dang it. Let me take the axe. Don't need that crap. Need to head back to the mainland and see about hooking up the rune right, man. Kind of want some of that extension on my blade. Do the whirlwind, it reaches out like 3 feet. So awesome. All right, I think we're done in here. Catch you around, dude. Mexico is the only foreign country I've ever been to. I've never been to Canada or any of the Caribbean islands or anything like that. So it was a good experience to go to Mexico. And I think being that I went to areas that are not necessarily touristy parts, it definitely got to see a side of poverty that I had never seen before. I'm not saying there's not poverty here in the U.S. There most certainly is. Shit, I'm not very far off of the poverty line myself, honestly. Being legally blind certainly giving me limitations on what kind of work I do, even though I've worked almost my entire life. Started working as a 12-year-old boy, even 11-year-old boy, as a newspaper boy, and pretty much worked then on until I originally hurt my back when I worked at a car wash that eventually required surgery, and then we'll fast travel back to him. Did I not discover the post? Shit. Well, we were talking about. Let me see how long we've been recording. Going and looking at that family blade that was somewhere around in here. I think we will, because I don't know if we've actually been to this part or if it's just from one of those books we bought that we. I think we have been to this though, so I'll fast travel from there and then we'll run down. Oh yeah, part of the racetrack. Yeah, it's here. We got jumped right here in this area. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that I re-injured my back when working at Red Lobster. I'd say more that I developed really bad arthritis in my spine, and I just could not work anymore after working just about 2 hours. As a baker, I couldn't stand up straight anymore. I was in severe pain, and after having worked there 10 years, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I actually had to leave, and I haven't been able to return back to work because of my back, and getting older, my vision's getting worse now as well too. That was a tough spot right now. You know, thankfully I have worked enough where I paid into Social Security, so I do draw Social Security, and also from my own earnings, but I also draw from my father from when he passed. No, I was already drawn from before he passed, so I was able to draw for both. I think because I was born legally blind, and I don't remember the full vision of why but I'm able to just basically survive. Um, but They're not thriving. They're doing okay. These things are so expensive anymore. Let me get another safe.
Freya be with you.
But even that said, like in so I'm doing okay. But of course, there is real poverty here in the U.S. You see people on the streets struggling. Okay, of course. As per usual, pause the video if you'd like to read through this. And any jobs we do pick up, we aren't going to do today. We'll be looking into them later. Which are needed. Ugo, son of Olaf. And for the dragon. Ah, yeah. Alright. Meaning we're gonna look here in town about either one of them. There.
You believe the wood's cursed?
You blundered about that.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Skelligel's most wanted today. Fantastic. But love that one. We'll hold off on doing both of those for now. We're gonna look into Fallon Blade, 'cause that was close to there. Make our way to it. The level of poverty that I saw far more common within Mexico, and I also seen a much more drastic division of class in terms of wealth. Those that have and those that do not was much greater in Mexico. See, on one side of the street, a home that was quite lavish and beautiful and really impressive home. I've been inside. My wife's friends had a really nice home inside it, and quite lovely. And across the street, there's people or dirt floors. Definitely opens your eyes and makes you appreciate living where we live at. Spite of my own difficulties, and still I'm living in a lap of luxury compared to poor people what they're suffering. And as I say, there is a suffering here in certain areas.
Your mum's dash you out. Real to give
Come on.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Well, cemetery. Yeah, I remember that it does eventually go to that area. Okay. So yeah, and that's not far from where we're eventually going. So yeah, I'm glad we are doing it. Isn't there?
Harpy's got
Not anymore. They don't. Is there some Witcher gear up here? In that area. Yeah, I thought I remembered coming up here and getting that nice. I say I'm not out searching for it, but if we come across it like that, I'll get it. Because okay, so we'll look into traveling. I'm glad we stopped and did this. I think we will be back and we'll do these missions here. We're also going to be doing the Cave of Dreams here very soon. For now, head over here. It should be right there as soon as we spawn there at this graveyard site.
Your mum
Yep.
shot you.
Hello, boys.
Now the grave will take you back. Hey, cover! Show me what you got.
Have it. Who? Oh man. Good job, Geralt. There it is. Nice. Cool. All right. Now, is that the guy who's at the bridge in Cartrolda? Yeah, right outside. Yeah. Return Gremist. Make our way up to him. Leave me alone, Wolfies. I don't want to have to kill you. Freaking lovely place, even in this awful weather. Now, there's no, as I talked about, I'd love to live here and whatnot, but there's no way I'd be able to survive in such a place, such a world with my vision. I'd be way too vulnerable to never see any dangers ahead.
the passing day.
Can we talk to you at all? Alright, let me get a save.
Praise the passing day.
Yep, praise it. Another day of life. What's going on here, boys?
Did everything you asked.
Phenomenal, my boy. So, fridge off. Shall we begin?
The sooner the better. We've a long night ahead of us.
The ritual is only for members of the inner circle. Thus, my dear apprentice, you must wait outside. Under no circumstances must you enter. We shall begin your tutelage come morn.
Geralt's just gonna play into the role as you wish, master.
As you wish, master.
We'll make someone out of you yet, Witcher.
Eh.
Now off with you. Shoot.
All right. We'll do as the druids do. Out here just meditating amongst the serenity of it. Tranquility. Peace. And more thunder and light. Oh, apparently not yet enough. Nope. It wasn't a full day, so we'll see if we wait till a little bit later in the morning. There we go. Alright, let's go in there and find him 3 sheets to the wind. I've returned, master.
We must have another. That's good stuff.
Aye, as the base from Moss Gordon. And spare from Hale How. Good times, Fritjof. Good times. Finally, something other than damn potions and Transmutations.
Guess the ritual's not over yet.
Good. I thought I told you to stay outside. Only druids are the inner circle.
Sharkle Smirkle, let the boy have some fun. He's earned it.
Fine. Pour yourselves on. Good. Let the lessons begin.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would drink with you boys. Study hard, drink hard. That's what I like.
Drink hard and study hard. I like the idea.
Yeah. I call it stimulation and assimilation. First you stimulate, and then you assimilate. Now shut down. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best approach, practice makes perfect.
I've practiced a lot already. Good thing.
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you take the potion like this, and gulp.
Who said
Yep.
old age is a burden?
Oh boy. Alright. Hold up. It's gonna take us out here. Alright, old man.
What did you want now? I taught you all I know.
Yep, taught me everything. First of all, let me see what you're selling.
Got anything to sell?
I do, but it's expensive.
Oh man, yeah, he's got it's pretty good. Know where to come to if we for the rune right when we need some of these things. Cool. Yeah, he's got the good stuff. All right. But how about we play around a Gwent?
Gwent. Ever play the game?
If your question is, would I be interested in playing you? The answer is simple. No.
Come on, dude. You afraid you'll lose, ain't you?
Afraid of losing? I understand.
Very well. Out with your deck. Win. And I'll give you my best card.
All right, let's have at it. Nilf card. And we've got a crap deck here, or hand we've been dealt. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna get our ass handed to it. I mean, if he plays a couple spies, we're probably good. Yeah. We're gonna... 12 shape here. Well. Yeah, but he... Obviously, I could clear that up, but I don't know if I want to just yet. We'll see. All right, I think I'm up. I'm gonna go ahead and clear it up. See how it goes. I don't have shit for after though. So if I win the round, I could get a decent card here. He's down to 4 cards. That's good, but man. And he's kind of hurt himself there too, though. So, well, I'll play one of these. Play another card. Oh yeah. All right. All the a little bit of luck here, though, man. I use this. Can I withdraw anything that still allow me to win? You can use that to take away vest, still be ahead, but I kind of fear if he's holding on to a spy, though. If he had a spy, he would already play it. Yeah, I'm gonna take her off the board so I have a little bit more. Bit risky, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, shit, man. A numbers card. And either one of these will hurt me. He's only down to 2 cards, but crap. Oh man, I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough here to beat him. Then should I drop that on him? Obviously, it kind of equalizes us, but he's down to 1 card and he has to play it. So. Oh shit. um, I did see in the video in the last one. It did appear that the cow that turned into the was a short, or into a fiend. That card was glitching. It did glitch both times. It was kind of behaving as if it was a hero card. Couldn't double it when I thought it should have doubled when I put the dandelion card down or the horn down, whichever it was. Card also when he put down the frost and it stayed at 8. Hurt me the first time and it hurt him the second time. Yeah, so for whatever reason it glitched that time. We'll have to keep an eye out, see if that happens. So obviously he's playing that medic next and gonna call up. I think I'll put this down and then try and hopefully be able to win just with that 5 in the next round. Yeah, he wins, but he's got no more cards, so we'll win the next round with our 5. We'll win this by the skin of our teeth. Due to my cunning strategies. Wins a win, man. Scrappy, but we'll take it. Yeah, low scoring game.
You won.
See?
I believe you're ready to challenge Madman Lugos. I do wonder if he'll agree to play you for his Catacan.
Hell yeah. Sure as hell. Oh, we're definitely taking that bad boy. Okay, we get safe. R4. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get into doing this quest just now. I do want to, of course, turn in the blade to fulfill that quest, and I probably should do that within this video since we've got it. But what I want to do is find the there should be a post around here that I could find that's a lot closer to it, so I could come back and start that for the next in the next video. Here, I'll mark him. Not sure where the post at. Is it this area?
Storm, damn it.
Where are you?
There we go. Okay, we got it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and turn that in and then call it a day. And in the next video, we'll come back and do that. And I think we'll start thereafter. We'll go to help with the Madman Lugos' son in the Cave of Dreams, and we'll go eventually to speak with him there and play him cards. So we'll take care of that, and we might then look in the quest that we picked up over here for the next video. But we'll get the messing with the druid there in the next video. Okay. Min, the closest post. Guess it's there, and then we run rather than
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
yeah. I kind of want to see this quest through. Carried it all out here within this episode. May as well bring it to its conclusion. Human boy, coming through. Know that lad.
What is it?
I got back Coolio. Time I caught your sword.
Retrieved the property you lost.
Cool you? Thanks be to Freya. Where'd you find it?
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there. Long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves. They won't steal ever again.
Your reward sure as hell earned it. And I'll add a bit more from myself. If Coolio'd not been found, I'd have had to wash the shame away with my own blood.
Oh, no worries, man. I was able to help you out. Got my sword back.
Hey there! Come, take a gander.
Oh, sorry there, merchant. Not this time. Alright. I'm out here on the side of the mountain in the rain. And bring it to its conclusion. It was definitely a rainy session here today, man. Skellige being Skellige. Fine Scottish weather. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. Getting back at it, man. Just enjoy playing this game and recording these sessions. So, I hope you'll join me. If you did like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can follow along here in Geralt's journey through The Witcher 3. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you then. Later.